Good morning. Well, yesterday we spent the day tracking down insulation, and today the insulation is finding us. We ended up getting the guy that we're buying the insulation from, paying him to deliver it, which saves me 7 or 8 hours of time per load. And he's for sure bringing one load today, possibly two. We'll kind of see how things go. So yeah, very exciting, very nice. We were so busy yesterday. It was absolutely crazy. I do have a couple of clips from yesterday, so I'll kind of play those throughout this. But yesterday was a really rough night. The boys were throwing up. They're doing fine now, by the way. Completely normal. I don't know what it was. No throwing up last night or through the day, anything.
Well, it is 9:45. Crandall just checked in and said that we got more than we were supposed to. So, or got more than we got last time. I don't know. But he's securing it better than we did last time, which is a huge blessing because last time it was a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. And it's also really, really windy today, but he says the wind is in the right direction. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I've done this before. Look, we're at Buc-ee's. We just got this load, and my gosh, just driving the 10 minutes to Buc-ee's from where we picked it up, it feels 1,000% better. We figured it out after the first trial run. We actually got 40 more sheets on this load than we did on the last one, and we don't even have any in the back. We could have put another 10 back here. I don't know why we didn't. I just forgot. Didn't even think about it, but it is what it is. It's fine. We have our boards up there. We have our plywood. We put plywood on top with 2x6s on top of that. Our last time we had the pieces of foam bending like this with air getting shoved underneath them. So just driving the 10 minutes, it was like, oh, this is 1,000% different. Like I couldn't even tell that it was back there, where the last one, it just seemed like it was blowing all over the place and we were gonna tip over. It was so sketchy. So I am glad we rented a trailer. We rented that trailer, which it's a way beefier, heavier trailer, and I think that's helping a lot. It's a lot more stable, a lot more grounding for everything. The tie-down straps are tighter. I guess all that to say, we got it figured out and we're doing it right this time. We decided to try something. I decided to try something.
You're gonna love it, I promise. I'd have never had it.
Is it this?
It's the next.
Oh, that's
one.
Reddy's.
Yeah, that's Reddy's. It's black. It's that Tuscany style.
When in Waco, right, folks?
Guys, this isn't even like the silos. We're just going to Magnolia Table.
Getting some breakfast. Actually, it's 11, so getting some brunch.
I've got a hamburger.
How do we get over here with a big old trailer?
You can just pull to the trash cans and I'll walk in the parking lot.
All right, biscuits and gravy. Where's his hamburger? It's pretty dang delicious.
It is. It has that drip jam on it.
Yeah, it's good. I don't like the arugula, but everything else on it is good.
We made it to our next stop. So we are right at the Dallas Raceway, where NASCAR does. Or if you're a Supercross and motocross fan, where SMX last year took place, right there. We are at Buc-ee's. This guy, I think he's buying 12 sheets, which just happens to be enough to cover our cost of renting a trailer. We didn't buy our neighbor's trailer, we rented one. And the cost like of buying all of them. So, well, almost all of it. Crandall says it could be a little bit because then he'll have to re-strap everything down. So I'm gonna go inside so I can turn the car off and it not get hot. All right, we just met with this fella who's bought 18 sheets. It was right off of the freeway. He had messaged me a couple days ago. I was like, I'm all sold out, but I may get more. Well, sure enough, I got more here, and
we were able to meet him off the road instead of having him drive 2 hours up to our house. So that worked out great. He's happy, I'm happy. And we got a little bit smaller load for the last hour of our drive. All right, we got the boys. Did you guys have so much fun? Yeah. They had so much fun at Papa's house. We are busting tail. We're definitely a little bit later than I was thinking. It always takes longer.
How long did you think we were going to be?
I don't know.
We were, do you know how long we were?
No, I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about the day in general.
I was going to say, we were 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, we were good at my parents' house. I'm talking about just in general. Like, I would have liked to have been home by 2 o'clock and it's 2:30 and we're just leaving. So we've got an hour and 15-minute drive home. Then we got to unload this as fast as humanly possible and then get back on the road and drive 30 minutes to Ardmore to drop the trailer off. Because I don't want to pay for another day when I don't need it. And they're closed tomorrow. Good Friday. Or Good Friday? Is that what it is?
I didn't know they were closed tomorrow.
Yeah, they're closed tomorrow. So, yeah, we got to get it back there. Kind of, yeah, absolutely crazy day. Just running around and getting stuff taken care of. And then I've got a bunch of stuff I got to do when we get home this evening. So, we'll see kind of what else we get into. I feel like it's always in a metro. What did you guys all get? Yeah, the big train, huh? Oh, Harvey, what are you getting? Good job. Yeah, grab it, Pat, Harv. Okay, put them in. Okay, grab another one. Go find it. Hurry. Oh, good job. Look at Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Keep going. Okay, Harvey, come this way. Over here, Harvey. How'd you do? Look, Harvey found some. Harvey goes and takes one from Paxton. Paxton takes. Hey, it's okay, Pat. Look at your eggs.
Here, Harvey, look at the one on the ground. You can pick that one up. Hey, guys, who's going to pick up that egg?
Oh, good it. Put it in here. Oh, you want to open it? Open it. Open it. What is it? You want help?
Hey, dude.
Oh, grab your egg. Grab it and put it in here.
You got so many eggs.
Here, let me help you.
I think they're all gone. There's so many kids.
It's a ring.
It was pretty much done within 30 seconds of starting.
Yeah.
Oh, Nico.
They absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. It was really cute to see them running around picking up eggs. And that pretty much brings us to now. So we are going to fill this shop full of foam today. Yes, if he brings 2 loads, we're going to fill this thing completely full. If he brings 1, not quite as full. But it actually works. And I will show you guys why I'm excited to fill this thing full of foam. It's actually going to help us get a lot done on the shop, if you can believe that or not. So before he gets here, I'm going to kind of clean this up. I kind of had it cleaned up, and then it got destroyed again. We were moving stuff around, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean it up a little bit more. We'll just keep stacking the foam here. And, yeah, this place is going to fill up quick. All right, here it is, folks. 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times, 12 times, I don't even know how many is on there.
Right on the top.
Right on the money, right?
Can't get any closer than that. Man.
How was the drive? That was great. Pretty good. Yeah.
bad. Not too bad. Just the one way 2-wheelers that want to pass by you and those little walls next to you that you can't move at all. I was like, how the heck did you do it?
It's like gluing you down.
And then this thing, you know, with the wind, it was, oh God, it was windy everywhere.
It was the wind out of the south, or?
Yeah, nah, there was
Really?
another way. It was pushing me all over the place.
See, that's the only thing we had going for us. It was straight behind us.
This one was pushing sideways, so.
What's that?
Push them up and I'll stack them over.
Well, folks, what a mess, Mars. Marcy's just getting ready to take the boys to the gym, and I said, I need your help before you leave.
I don't know if I'll need to go to the gym after this.
They don't weigh much.
They don't weigh anything.
They're probably 50 pounds
The
a
worst part
stack.
of This whole thing, this would not be, it would be half as bad had you not dug a trench.
Well, guess what I did?
You
I
told
made
me
you a
to.
bridge.
No way.
How many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Smaller than me,
5,
so you don't have to
6,
go
7,
all the way
8, 9,
down.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 more.
Well, let's go clear space.
I already did.
Well, there's not room.
All right through the center here. So we'll put another stack on top, and then we'll...
Wait, 8.
8?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so we've double that many.
8. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You need more space.
Well, we put one on top, and then we do another row. We can probably do 2 more rows, and then this area here. So yeah, we'll move a couple of these things back.
Yeah, that's another problem. I'm short, so I can't like get it higher unless we climb up there and put on you a stack.
Well, all we have to do is get it up, and then we can push it up and over. Well, before Mars left the gym, we got about half of it moved in here. We've got a bunch of it out here still to move. So, yeah. If you can tell, it looks like it's going to rain. We are moving into rainy season here in Oklahoma. I think the next 10 days they're forecasting like 8 inches of rain here, which is like an inch every day. That's a lot. So today I've got to go through and do a bunch of cleaning, getting everything put away, getting organized. I've got to pour that other concrete. I want to pour some concrete for the front entryway gate, like I was telling y'all in the other video where we poured the back concrete for the AC unit. So I'm going to try and get that done, get all this cleaned up, get the garden planted, get the animals taken care of, work on the shop, get the AC installed. I've got an entire week's worth of work. So we will see what I get done. I'm going to start off just cleaning up this area, getting it taken care of, and getting everything out that can't get rained on. All right, I just had to test putting up some insulation. So I did put up 2 sheets of insulation in the roof of the shop to try and figure it out, see how I'm going to do it. I think I got it decently figured out. I'm not like super in love with what I figured out, but it's pretty good. It is so windy today. I do have the mic, so hopefully it's working. So in order for these gates to stop where I want it to, I have to build and pour a concrete pad, probably 15 by 15 inches is kind of what I'm thinking. That this will then have a bump stop. It's got a rubber bumper on there for this fence to go up and touch the rubber bumper. So that's what I'm working on trying to figure out right now. That's what I'm thinking. That should work pretty good. I'm gonna grab the excavator. I don't need to dig up much, but we do need to dig. I do need to dig enough to get the concrete form in there. So that'll be a little bit easier. Ta-da! Let me show you guys what we're adding on here. So here's the rubber bumper. So I need those two gates to come and push against this. This gets bolted down in the concrete and that gate will come and hit it. So important. Let's go do some concrete. All right, I'm gonna load up all the concrete stuff, bring it up here and pour that. That's perfect right where we need it. I think it should work. This isn't gonna hold any weight. It's literally just to brace the gate close button. Oh no! Gosh Dang it. Ah. Oh no. I don't have any more concrete. Flip. Ah, dang it. I've got half a bag of concrete. I thought I was gonna fill that up. What the heck? All right, well, half project, folks. I need one more bag of concrete. That ain't gonna work. I will let that dry, and I guess after all these rainstorms, after all the rainstorms, have to pour the other half of the concrete. Dang it. Oh my gosh, that was a stupid amount of work. Push mowing at least an acre. Oh, glad to be done with that project for today. I just told Marcy we need to charge the power stations, and the power just went out. I think it'll come back on, and then we got to plug in and charge everything because it is storm season, and we are fixing to get absolutely hammered with storms the next 3 days. So that's what today, like I said earlier, it's kind of all about, is getting everything prepped, ready, taken care of, cleaned up. We still got a lot to do. I did get the mowing done. Well, I do want to mow this area right here, but if it doesn't get done, I'm not stressed about it. Where the other stuff, I was like, because we don't have a riding lawnmower yet, I was like, man, if that grows and gets 4 inches of rain and then grows, it's going to be 1.5 feet tall, and I won't be able to mow it with that thing if I wanted to. So had to get in there and get it done today, but I did get it done. We've got a bunch of boxes and stuff to burn though, and it's been so windy lately that we haven't been able to. You know what? I just wondered if there was eggs in here. Oh my gosh. Why did I not think of looking in here? Of course there's going to be eggs in here. Alright, well, good to know. I knew those chickens were laying somewhere else. But with the burning we got, we used to have a burn barrel so we could burn on windy days like this. But it was an old rusty bucket and it eventually crapped out on us. So I think I found another one over here. Yeah, I did. Look at that. Right there. Question is can I get to it? There's all sorts of old crap in here. This was an old burn barrel. This is all junk that was left when we bought a house. That'll work. Now typically we would just burn the pile and throw our boxes on, but especially in the spring we get so much wind. So we've needed a new burn barrel. That's going to be perfect. But in order to have a burn barrel, you have to have holes for it to breathe. And I've got a good solution for that. That's the first time I've shot that gun, and it's amazing. I just got the boys down to bed, and Marcy's home now. Power's back on. Like I said, I don't think it would be out for too long. But we're going to go ahead and try and move the rest of this foam out of the rain. Thankfully, it's closed-off foam, so technically it's waterproof. But we don't want to leave it out, and the possible tornadoes and monsoon rains and everything. So we're going to do our best to get it moved in right now. Well, that took 20 minutes, Mars. Did you see these awesome pallets he left too? These are like, yeah, they're 4 foot by 8 foot pallets that are made with 2x6s and 2x4s. Like, throw a sheet of plywood on top and that's a workbench. Throw some legs on it.
Wow, I was thinking that's going to be a pretty cool bonfire.
Yeah, we could burn them, but they're actually, like, I think we could find a real use for them. So, okay, we do need to move that plywood.
The plywood?
The OSB. Let's go ahead and move that on top of this short stack. Alright, so we're getting ready to burn, but you can see we shot these holes through this thing, and look at this. Our ground is so dry. There's another one. Look at that. That's the bullet that Daddy shot out of the gun. There's another one.
What?
How crazy is that? Mars, the bullets are just here on the ground. The ground is so hard, it literally didn't... There's probably a bunch more. I bet they're all over in this pile. Show Mama. Just on the ground. No, we should be... Are the boys awake?
No.
Oh.
I freaking went inside and I grabbed the door and then the wind caught and slammed my finger.
It slimed your finger? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so bad.
Also, now you have ice on your finger.
Yeah,
That's funny. All right, let's burn some of this rubbish. So for those of you that are concerned, this is even with the burn ban, technically this is legal, as long as your flames and stuff don't come out of the barrel. So that is why I'm doing it. First of all, it's so green. We're not in a burn ban. There's no way anything could burn. I mean, look at it. It's literally a green forest everywhere. Secondly, we're doing it right. So we'll just burn it a little bit at a time. We just got a lot of boxes from all of the gifts and goodies that you guys have sent. Thank you so much. So we're gonna go ahead and just, yeah, just do it slowly.
Question?
What?
And my question's pretty important. They can't hear me, can they?
No.
So we moved here like 3 years ago, right?
Going on
3.5 years. And we would have one of these every day because we were burning the inside of our house in a burn barrel like this. But the burn barrel Colonel brought, he didn't buy it, he just got it from the yard, was half the size and looked horrible. Why did we save the nice one for 3.5 years in?
There's another one over there too.
And is it nicer than the original one?
100%.
Why?
I didn't know this one was over there probably.
Why did no? You knew two were over there because I knew that we had another one. This is so much nicer than the one we had sitting right there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, the original one was pretty bad. So we're gonna I don't really want to keep this here in our yard. We'll probably put it over by the shop because that's where we'll do a lot of our burning. But for right now, we're just gonna, I guess, do it right here. It's been a long, long day. Installation, fires, mowing that whole yard with a push mower. I hope I don't have to do that very many times. I sure hope not. We're gonna hopefully sell on Monday a bunch of that, like half of that foam in there, and then we may end up using that money to buy a lawnmower. We'll kind of see how it goes. But thanks you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see y'all tomorrow.